What are you raring about? Oh, I'm raring about the new Jurassic Park movie. Don't you mean Jurassic World? No, Jurassic Park. No, Jurassic World. Let's have a look. Hello and welcome back. And we've got a new review of Jurassic World, the second film to come out of the new franchise. And it's back with a vengeance. And we have had some dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, look at them lovely dinosaurs. Yes, they're lovely dinosaurs. But we do get to see some of our old friends. Blue is back in the film. So Blue was the one that trained dinosaurs with the guy who was super cool, who could talk to the dinosaurs. He could literally talk to the dinosaurs. So he's back in the film. She's back in the film as well, who originally was controlling the whole new park and Jurassic World, whatever they wanted to call it. I think still Jurassic Park now. It's still Jurassic Park, isn't it, guys? It really is. And we got to see the old doctor come back, who's very cynical and says, "Life will find a way." Right there you go. Life will find a way. That's very typical of him. And he's in it a little bit. He's not that much, but we get to see a little bit of his gorgeous face and stuff. So, what did I think of the film? Well, the film was pretty good. I would say it's worth going to see as a family film, for sure. Maybe the little kiddies would be a little bit scared, but I think it would be a good fun film to go and see. Now, it all starts off where they are literally trying to sort out a disaster. Now, the film's all about disaster, really, at the end of the day. And the volcano is going to erupt on the island. So there's all this big fussle about, are these dinosaurs, are they real? Do they deserve to live? And it's a big thing at the moment. It touches on a lot of bases and stuff like that about all these kind of things, genetics and that kind of thing. So it turns out she who originally owned the Jurassic World, or runs it, or whatever you want to call it, she wants to save them. And she is trying to raise enough money to do it. And it starts off her doing a typical thing. They're doing like a PR thing. You'll see it's just like a typical PR thing you see. It ends up that the guys want to go and get the dinosaurs off there, the original people who owned the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. And so they come to her and they find out that she's in, but they need the guy who was training Blue, who's the original dinosaur, big deals and training and all that stuff in. And you saw them, save him at the end of the Jurassic World one. And so, but they need Blue for some reason. So they go off there. It's all magical and stuff and all that kind of thing. But it ends up that they find Blue pretty quickly because apparently you've got GPS on all the dinosaurs and stuff. So, yeah, well, not GPS. You know what I mean? They've got tags in them. So yeah, it all stems from there, and the guys who run the park again end up being pretty bad as usual. They're off in the world of, well, it'll make do and stuff, and we're just going to try and make more money out of this situation. Obviously typical. So they end up taking these creatures off the world. So, and it's very entertaining. You get to see the volcano blowing up and all that stuff, and they have some humor in it. They have some younger people in it as well who are very kind of politically minded and stuff, and that is super cool to see. And the effects are pretty much just that. They don't get in the way. They are pretty much straightforward, and they do their job. Um, we do get to see the old English. Well, I don't know if it's an English house, but it looks like an old English house. It was what you would typically think it was the old English house. And apparently, the guy who was to work for the main guy who was in Jurassic Park, um, he's he's in that he's in that mansion now, whatever you want to call it, the house, and he has a granddaughter. Now, there's keep going back to him for some reason because of the issues with obviously that they're going behind the back. There's another guy who is in charge of it all, and he's kind of the bad villain out of this. He's kind of the, I will say, Silicon Valley kind of guy who just wants to make money out of everybody and doesn't care about anything else. I'm going to say that in quotes because that's kind of the coolness right now. But anyway, so he's kind of like that. He's taking technology and he just doesn't care what he's doing. He wants to make money. It's quite obvious, and he's kind of very typical. He's in his 40s or something like that, and he's getting on now, and he's particularly um, just doing business. He's a business guy. Um, do the dinosaurs really have much hope? Probably not, but you'll have to wait and see. But do I recommend it? Yes, I definitely do. And there's one scene in particular I really liked that I liked when they were getting off the island. The two of them, um, who originally in the film were trying to get some blood from this dinosaur and the T-Rex, and they apparently did some anisotropic. They did the old stuff on it, the old style of the typical puppetry and stuff like that on it. So that was really good. It wasn't all um, effects and stuff. So that was a really funny point, and I thought that was really good. But overall, I think it went fluid. It's a family film. It's very good, and I think I'd probably go and see it again for certain. So if you're going to go and see it, maybe go and see it with a couple of people, a couple of friends, that kind of thing. It was well worth it. And yeah, so I'll leave it there. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, whatever's there right now. And I will see you next time.